Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner and new KAOS Heavyweight Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the House of Grim podcast. I'm Dan Bob. I got Grim, and we got the KAOS World Heavyweight Champion with us. We got Sean Evans.
Woo,
look at that
title shine. Man, oh man.
Dude, about damn time somebody took the belt off that child. That kid had that belt damn near a whole year. What was it, 364 days or so? Very long time, man. He did very good as a champion, man, but I guarantee you're going to do even better.
That's the plan.
Man, like we had you on 4 months ago. I think you were just about to enter the KAOS Cup at that point? Or like getting ready to.
Yeah, we were leading to the KAOS Cup.
Yep. I remember you came out in that badass gear and just wreaked havoc, bro. You just tore everybody up and you made a statement, bro. When you came out, man, I was like, man, I fell in love with your character, bro. I was like, man, this guy's a damn superstar, flat out. And now it's paying off, bro. You got the title. Now you got the promotion on your shoulders, bro. How does that feel, man, to know that this company is invested in you and your character and all the accomplishments that you have gained in this wrestling?
Excuse me. It feels good because like I get lumped into as just a tag guy. Like I'm sure you see me say that a lot on Facebook. It's like, well, you're just a tag guy, so we're just gonna throw you in with this guy, or we're gonna throw you in with these dudes, or we're gonna do this with you. Instead of just letting me be and giving me a shot at a singles run. And it's been a long time since I've been a singles guy because I've been doing this. I just hit 16 years and I've always been in tag teams. So the fact that KAOS gave me an opportunity, like I can't ever repay that opportunity, you know, and I took the most of it. You know, I did what most people wouldn't, and you know, nobody's gonna sit under a ring that long and jump somebody, you know, and make a statement, and nobody's get beat up. Drag King Logan, look, I mean, the guy looks like an action figure. You know what I mean? A lot of people are scared of that guy. I ain't scared of him.
Well, I mean, it definitely showed that you wasn't, bro. So how long was you actually under the ring? Was it the whole show?
I believe that match was the first match, and I was under there probably a good hour and a half.
Okay, man. Yeah, like I didn't know, man, that anybody was under that ring. And when you came out, I was like, where did he come from? Like, I was like suspended in disbelief, bro. It was cool, man. It was really amazing.
Now, let me ask you, how loud is it under that ring, man?
I mean, those guys are big, you know, so they're slamming each other around, and it was loud. You know, a lot of it was very loud and right above me. And like when I could just feel the ring moving around me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is it. This is where I'm going. You know, I thought they were gonna come through that thing, but they didn't.
Oh, I gotta ask. Did you see Hornswoggle under there?
Thought I saw Titus O'Neil, but it was.
That's fucking hilarious, bro.
Oh, that's a great answer.
So now that you're actually being a singles competitor and you got the title, do you think other promotions is going to give you that opportunity as well? Now that they see that what you can accomplish on your own? I mean, we all already knew that you could do it, but now this really solidifies and shows them without question Sean Evans is the guy.
I mean, maybe it's a little too soon because this just happened. But I think once they start seeing what I'm about to do and what I'm capable of doing and what I'm going to make this belt mean, you know, as long as I can hold it, I think that's when they'll realize like this guy doesn't need nobody else. He's fine the way he is.
So did your tag team partner originally pretty much retired, correct? Is that what happened? Okay. So is it once he decided to hang up the boots, man? Is that when you decided to go on this run solo, basically?
Because me and Eddie Dillon, we talked a lot about and where we were going. We were going to all the NWA territories for a little bit there, and then you know, he decided not to do it no more. I was just like, I can't stop. They already know my face. They already like me. So I can't stop going. And it's to the point where some of these promotions are like, hey, the door's always open, just show up. And all right, I'm gonna keep showing, I'm gonna keep moving, I'm gonna keep going. I want my kids to know that as long as they push for something they want, you know, anything's possible.
That's awesome, man. Um, Another thing I want to ask you about is your best friend Preston Riker, man. How was that having a match with him at Chaos, bro?
A lot of fun. Like I wrestled Preston a few times, and each match he's getting better and better, and he surprises me sometimes. But no, we had a blast, and like I'm just glad that I could help maybe teach him along the way too. To make him a better star early on. Because when I first started, I think I said this last time too. Like when I first started, nobody was there to really help me. Like the vets didn't care. They whatever. You can't wrestle your dick out of your pants. Go find your hobby. But like that was something that really happened, and other guys are just like, you suck, like, hey, did you watch my
Right.
match? Yeah, you suck. So I made it a point to be like, well, when I'm good enough, I want to be able to, the ones that want it,
Mhm.
I will help them as much as I can. So, helping Preston, watching him grow from baby stage to now, and then watching what he did at the last Chaos show, like I'm just really proud of the kid.
Right. Yeah, like I saw it during that match. As it was going, I saw the fans in the audience like just starting to go along on the ride with him, starting to chant "party, party," and that was awesome, man. We had him on our show also, and I feel like he's a superstar in the making, bro. Like he's already a superstar, but he's definitely got potential, bro, to go far and long in this business. So. That's awesome that you're there to help him, man. I see him taking a lot after you, honestly.
So I'm glad that somebody listens.
Now, who is it that you're looking forward to defending this title against? Like first.
My first defense, they already announced it, is Thomas Bailey,
Okay.
and I'm super excited to defend against him because he's a mama's boy. Straight
I
up,
was.
like he's this big tough
Mhm.
mercenary guy, right?
Yeah.
His mom's right there. I
Mhm.
mean, the last show at Chaos, I bitch slapped his dad. So I don't know if you saw that floating around, but there's a clip floating around of me slapping his dad.
I mean, I was gonna try and get him on our show, man, but I thought I might have to send a permission slip to his mom. I mean, I don't know, man.
Probably.
No. I don't know, man. He was a good champ. I give him a little bit of credit. He held that title for as long as he could. 1 day short of a year. Um, but man, like I said, bro, about damn time somebody took the title off that kid. Um, it was almost starting to get stale a little bit. But I don't want to talk too bad on him, man. But you're a good champion. I honestly feel like once this run culminates and then other promotions see what you can do, man, and see how far that you're going to take this title. I think other promotions is going to open their door for you and want you more than they ever did before.
Um, now I saw some promos that you've been putting out. Man, do you like write your promos down ahead of time, or do you just go straight off the cuff?
So when Saloon Slayer started, we used to kind of storyboard, Eddie and I and Ron Cooper. He would Life in Contrast Media. They filmed most of our promos and edited everything, and they did a great job. We would storyboard us three together, like what okay, what do we want to say, or what story do we want to make up? Because most of the promos we did together, we just made something up because we didn't know what to say, so we just made something up. But the last ones I've done, just me, have just been pretty much off the cuff. Like I kind of knew the direction I wanted to go and kind of the story I wanted to tell in my promos, so those are more off the cuff.
Gotcha.
Did Life in Contrast film that promo you did sitting there smoking a cigar?
No, that was my buddy Big Dom from Obsidian.
Okay.
He did
Yeah, that was pretty good work, man. Shout out to Big Dom. He's out there doing his thing with the camera. Yeah, man, I like what Life in Contrast Media is doing, man. There's they do some great shit behind that camera, man. They're amazing, bro.
Down to earth people too, man. They're really nice.
Oh yeah, for sure. Matter of fact, it was just Mackenzie's birthday. I want to say happy birthday to her. A little late, but
yeah.
You had some new merchandise drop too. I seen you got an action figure now.
True Wrestling Evolution came out with a new cowboy themed me, and it has all my tattoos on it. It has my new gear that I'm wearing. It has everything, all the bells and whistles. They updated the box so like you can see the back side of the character too. Kind of like the Shockmaster action figure, if you ever saw that one.
Oh, okay.
And the box is open in the back, so you could see. But no, I'm really happy with how this one turned out, and I'm just happy that they keep asking me to come back.
You have to send me the link for where people can pick it up, and I'll put it in the video description.
Yeah, I could do that.
Dude, that's awesome, bro. Like, just to know, like, if I was to have an action figure, bro, made of me, the feeling that I feel, bro, that's awesome. Like, your kids can play with it.
That action
figure,
what I mean? Like, Lego Mini.
Anyways,
he'll show me like the 3D model of it, and then he'll show me like it being printed, and then he shows it together, and then he shows it painted, and then he shows it all together in the box, and like
step-by-step process.
It's really fun to watch and experience that because like I never thought I'd have an action figure of me, and now they're out there.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. That just goes to show. Yeah, that just goes to show, bro. Like the shit you're doing, man, it's all coming together, man. Like your purpose for being here on this earth, bro, is coming together. You know what I mean? Here's an idea for the action figures. KAOS heavyweight title sold separately. That'd be cool.
Did EC3 with the NWA Worlds title, so I mean, I don't think it's out of the cards or anything.
Yeah, I would definitely buy one. Matter of fact, I'm definitely gonna get me one of your action figures, man. Matter of fact, Preston's got one too, don't he?
Yeah. So Preston, he makes them.
Okay.
He's the guy. So yeah, he's got one of himself. His last line was Preston, myself, Congo Kong, Aaron Stevens, EC3. And then this line is me and him. I don't know if he's said the other person yet. I think maybe.
Yeah, I didn't know that was his line, bro. That's pretty awesome, man. Especially to have the names of EC3 and Congo Kong, bro. Like them are some legends. You know what I'm saying? Some big superstar names. So to have an action figure in the same line with them two guys, man, it's wow. Definitely wow.
Those ones, that's nuts.
Yeah, very nuts, bro. Like, man, it's just like I feel it for you. You know what I mean? The excitement, bro. Like it ain't even my action figure, man, but that's really dope, bro. Man, he's actually doing some good out there, then, bro. You guys, man. Preston Riker's that guy, bro. I didn't know that was his line, man. That's cool, bro. That's cool.
I remember when he brought the idea to me, like I want to start making action figures, because like he would, mod like a lot of Matt Hardy's. Matt Hardy's his guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'd find one and like repaint it, updated, or redress it, updated to what it is now, or he kind of like put stuff together, and he's like, I think I could do this, with us.
Right.
Give it a shot, see what happens, and he's been doing
So
great.
when I first seen when you first posted it, when I first seen it and I clicked on it, bro, I really still until just now. That's when I first learned that it was his brand, his line. That's amazing. But I was like, just the packaging, the illustration, it legit looks like a Mattel line, or you know what I mean, like a legit. Like it's a real packaging, a real action figure, man. Like it's all top of the line shit. It
Love
just
the packaging.
amazes me.
The packaging from
What you say?
the packaging from last season was great, and then he updated to be something totally different this season. So I'm like, man, next season's gonna be dope.
Right.
And I'm excited to see who he throws in there next season.
All right, man, endless possibilities.
Now, I have a question for you. With KAOS, they have the KAOS rules, which most of the time the titles are defended under. Is that like a style that you're like very apt at?
So I used to do that the hardcore wrestling, and I used to do all the blood and guts and stuff, but it got to a point where like I was making more money being a singles wrestler than or just a regular wrestler as opposed to cutting myself up or getting hurt or whatever. Like there's one show I'll never forget. Like the promoter's like, "Oh, I'll take care of you, take care of you, take care of you." Hands me my envelope at the end of the night, and the envelope, he's like, "Oh, it's both you and your tag partner's pay," and it was $30. And I'm like, I make more than that not doing it. That's $15 I made bleeding all over the. So I haven't done them in a long time. I recently did a bar fight down at Fight Night Wrestling in Ohio, and I brought all the blood and stuff out again because it was the story, it was the finale.
Right.
So I think seeing how KAOS runs and like some of the competition, like Mark Ross and Alex Weir and some of these other guys are bringing in, and like whenever Dread King comes back, like it's a style that I will gladly step back into.
So when we first went to KAOS, bro, our very first KAOS show, I was kind of like caught in between. You know what I mean? Like 50-50. Like, do I like this promotion? Do I like what they're doing or don't I? It was just a little different. So I was like, you know what? Let's give them a shot. Let's go again. Let's check it out. It was our first time. Let's not let that be the judge.
I liked it. I liked it off rip because I like a hardcore match, but when you go to the death match style, which is I feel like a step above, what I'm saying? That's where I'm like, what I'm saying? I don't need light tubes and staples and all that.
Glass everywhere. There's a time and a place for that death match. Don't get me wrong. I love that shit as well. But maybe for like a GCW show, if I'm going to that show and I know that there's going to be light tubes used, you know what I mean? But so we go back again to KAOS, bro. And man, I was like, I love this shit. Like I like this, like legitly, bro. Pure Pro Wrestling and KAOS Wrestling are like my two top of the line promotions in Michigan, bro, that I rock out with. You know what I mean? Not saying that there ain't other great promotions in the state of Michigan, but them two right there, man. Like, so number one reason why I really fell in love with them is the ring looks like $1 million, bro. It's clean. The ropes are clean. The ring aprons, everything's presented top notch, bro. It just looks great. You know what I mean? The product looks real nice. So that's one reason why I fell in love with it. And then, like you said, you got Dread King Logan, you got Thomas Bailey, you got Mark Ross. You know what I'm saying? You got some badass competitors.
Mongo.
Some great Mongo. You know what I mean? You got some great superstars in that promotion. You know what I mean? And the stories that they tell. Once I actually gave them the opportunity to actually let me sit back and watch and pay attention. You know what I mean? It was a great show. So boom, I rock out with KAOS, man.
That's what I've been enjoying about it the most is like it's a lot of my friends that I grew up with in the business, and we're all like pushing each other to be better. Like hey, let's every match. We're not trying to outdo each other. We're trying to be the best with each other. And that's what I really love about that promotion.
Gotcha.
Right. They tell pretty good stories in that promotion. Like with the match they did that like karate kind of match. I forgot what
The
the
Kumite.
what Kumite match. That was totally different, man. So when I first seen that, I'm like, what's
Yeah, they
this
started
is
taking
weird.
the
Why are they
ropes
taking
down.
the
We're like,
ropes
what's
off?
going on? Yeah.
But it introduced me to a different style, different storytelling. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, this is cool. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Let me give it a shot because I haven't experienced this, in person, bro. So it was pretty amazing, man. And then the story that him and Mark Ross told with the bike. At the end, with the bike. It was just cool, man. Like you guys tell some good stories at Chaos Wrestling.
Places are missing, like I'm not trying to poop on anybody, but like, I think you need a good couple stories for people who want to invest and come back, especially kids, man. Kids, you can hook them easy with these stories, and what better way to get mom and dad to bring you and your friends, than to get the kids' attention.
Yep.
For sure.
That's how WWE has made their money for decades and decades. The kids.
That's why they were PG.
Let me ask you this: have you thought about? And I know you're enjoying the singles run, but maybe taking a couple people under your wing and starting a faction.
I don't really have my eye on anybody, like never say never because you never know what would happen. Um, there is one person I said that I wouldn't mind tagging with again, which is Rick Cartier. We had a blast. We tagged once at All Class, and it was me, him, and Buford versus the congregation, and I had a blast with those guys. With Buford and Rick Cartier, and for us, Rick and I, we've always wrestled each other, but we've never tagged. So for us to tag and have that chemistry, I'm like, okay, I could do this again.
Gotcha. Dan Bob, you got anything else?
No, man, I think that's about it for me, brother. I'm just stoked that he's the Chaos World Heavyweight Champion. Man, I just can't wait to see what this run brings, brother. Man, I can't wait.
We'll have to.
Is where it goes.
When's the rematch against Thomas Bailey?
October 18th.
I'm sorry, what?
October 18th.
October 18th. We'll have to try to make it out there to Old Port Huron for that. Man, that's going to be a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, put them down in the bottom, and if we have them back on, we'll make sure to ask them. As always, you'll be entertained. Yeah.